Hold on. Now let me see if it's up. Okay, now we're live. Alright, my fault, guys. There was technical difficulties on the broadcaster part, but we are back. As now, I guess, since they can actually hear us this time, now we can talk about the Xfinity playoffs. So, movement, who is, like, I guess your pick or guys to watch in the playoffs for Xfinity?
I think Mason Masopes will be up there, but for the race today, I think Kenny will come up on top and win the race.
Okay, very good pick there. I mean, that's a very solid pick. He can definitely make the Final Four as long as he does not lag out. He does have 3 DNFs on the season, so as long as he doesn't lag out, he can very well make the Final Four. Also forgot to mention, we do have a special guest with us this week. We have, I guess I could say, former Hennessy driver of the 39 in the Xfinity Series, Mr. Free Arfu, a.k.a. Colton. Colton, how are you doing this late evening?
Pretty good.
Okay, Colton, I don't know if you've been paying much attention, but if you had to pick a couple guys to win here in the playoffs, or in the Final Four, who are your picks?
Is JoJo still racing?
Yes. I actually will give you a brief rundown of the standings, so you know
I got
who's
three.
in the.
I got Mason, JoJo, and Kenny. Those are the
Oh,
top
okay.
three.
And the rest of you guys, you got Kenny, Speed, Masopes, Eric, McCard, JoJo, Hendrick, Jose, Protege, Killer, and T-Bird. That's your playoff field.
Probably Speed too.
Okay, very, very nice pick.
Say
Yeah,
that's the fourth.
Speed's your regular season champion. So that is a very good pick. Well, movement. What do you expect from these guys going to New Hampshire? I think you can not really identify it as a short track, but you somewhat can. So, what are some tips for these guys driving New Hampshire here today?
It's the Xfinity series, so we're gonna get a caution every 5 laps probably, but hopefully that doesn't happen today. And people gotta stay strong, not wreck each other. Just go to the green.
Alright, seems a good valid point there for movement. Colton, do you have any, I guess, tips for these guys? You've raced New Hampshire multiple times, so maybe you can give a little tips and tricks on how to beat New Hampshire.
Get in front of the field. Track position. That's key at this track.
Very, very accurate there. Well, I guess I will make my pick of the race. Actually, not going to be a playoff guy, actually, surprisingly. But I think I'm gonna pick Jim. I just think Jim getting that win at Charlotte Oval, giving him momentum, and Jim's gonna spoil the playoff party and win. So yeah.
This is Riley's first race back, right?
Yes, I believe it is Riley's first race back.
He got pole.
There you have it. Riley just returning a couple weeks ago, making his. Heck, I don't even remember how long it's been since Riley's raced, but making his long-awaited return, gets the pole to start at New Hampshire.
Me and Riley 1v1'd at New Hampshire in Xfinity cars. That was a pretty good battle for a while. I do remember that.
Who won?
I think he beat me.
If I knew Riley was racing,
and we have the good to go, so we are good to go from Mason. Colton, I will send you an invite since you did not get one, so you can get in here and watch. And I will send Movement. Did you get one?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, I will send Colton an invite so we can watch as well. Yep, as Movement stated just a couple seconds ago, Riley's on pole. Look at that, Hendrick below the cut line gets third. Good qualifying position from Hendrick.
Hendrick did practice.
Hendrick did get that win a couple weeks ago at Pocono. People may say, yeah, he got lucky because of YB and McCard basically dumping each other for the win, but Hendrick was at the right time in the right place and it capitalized on it. As here we go, we're going to go green here in the first race in the Xfinity playoffs. Riley, and I believe that's the 10 of actually Always Eric. Yeah, switch drives from the 16 to the 10, so Always Eric and Riley lead them. A little bit of contact between the two. Riley gonna still lead. Hendrick's trying to get underneath the 10. Oh, a little bit of contact out there. There's Jim, Speed, Kenny in here as well. JoJo up in the third. I mentioned him earlier in the pre-race, as well as Movement. I believe he was one of his 4 picks to make the Final Four. And JoJo's looking for second on the 10 of Always Eric. Riley continues to lead. Oh, a little bit tight. The 10 trying to get underneath. We're going to go on board with the 10.
Great battle we have here so far. Riley
Oh, look at JoJo sending it in a little bit. They got 4 wide back here. They're getting crazy back here. I believe this is Masopes, Killer, Hendrick started third and falling back to I believe about 9th or 10th currently. Speed up there as well. Ready for my field. Oh, contact between the 20 and the 92. But as well, another playoff guy. Yeah, playoff guys back here galore. You got going all the way probably up to at least Speed are all playoff guys. We got McCard back here as well. Riley has already pulled a gap. They're almost 3 wide for second between the 10, JoJo, and Jim, and the 8 of Speed getting involved as well. We're on board with McCard as they're 3 wide for about 5th.
Izzy clears up in the second, gonna try to catch the leader.
Oh, contact between Kenny and McCard. Jim still on the inside of JoJo here, trying to get by him. Let's see if he can. No. Speed's going to help JoJo clear Jim there on the outside. Oh, a little bit more combat between 2 JGR teammates of the 20 and the 19 of Killer and Kenny. Masopes back there. Hendrick started third. Fell back a little bit. We'll see if he can work his way back up. McCard now trying to get past the 6 of Jim. Jim has fallen back a little bit. 10 is still in second. JoJo in third. Riley continues to lead. Speed's climbed his way to 4th. I believe that is the 6 of Jim in 5th, I believe. Killer trying to get underneath them. Can't quite get it to stick. JoJo now trying to get right to that back bumper of the 10. Killer now to the inside of. We're going to go back here. There's a battle between the 20 of Killer and the 8 of Speed. This is for, I believe this is for 4th on the racetrack. 2 playoff guys. Speed is +5, I believe, right now. Regular season champion. Still having a good one. Struggling just a little bit to gain on the guys in front. Killer's gonna pass the 8 of Speed and move up into 4th. Jim's gonna follow as well. Oh, Speed into the wall! Had contact with Jim. Speed may not like that too much from Jim, but Speed didn't lose too much. Oh, now he is. He loses spots to Kenny, McCard, Masopes, possibly even Hendrick here too.
Speed is falling like a rock after hitting the wall, hitting Jim, and hopefully he rebounds and gets back up there.
Oh, look at Hendrick making a move underneath Masopes. Now trying to get under Speed. Oh, lag there from the 98 around. A playoff. Oh my gosh. The 98 from the broadcast view is flipped upside down and is on his side. I hope the 98 of T-Bird is okay after that one.
It seems as if the 10 and the 47 are catching Riley.
Yeah. Oh, we got 3 wide here. Oh, contact between the 8, the 19, and the 92, as I believe that was caused by lag from Hendrick. Okay, we'll see what the race control does. I don't believe there is a caution, being only one car. There is a caution. We're going to have a manual caution here. Riley continues to lead. The 10 of Always Eric going to get second. Who is third? The 47 of JoJo third. Killer is fifth. JoJo's third. Killer is fourth. And Jim is fifth. So we will see what these guys do. If they pit or stay out. And they're all going to bring it down pretty early. So I'll actually put a lap counter on so we can keep track. Oh good, Jim is streaming. I can use Jim's streaming. So we will see who wins the race off of pit road. Oh wow, look at that, the 10 overtakes Riley in pit stops. He's gonna now be the leader coming to the restart. Riley's gonna fall to second, JoJo maintains third, Killer fourth, Jim fifth, and I believe, who's that behind Jim? That is the 9 of McCard. I think Kenny and Hendrick. So,
we have reports that T-Bird did, in fact, go upside down on the front stretch.
Yes, there you have it. T-Bird did go upside down. Very dangerous wreck there for the 98. Glad he's okay, though. He will be able to continue on in this race. I believe this is choose cone, so Always Eric's going to pick the top. Riley's going to go bottom. JoJo's going to go top. Killer bottom. McCard and Jim in row 3, and then Kenny and I believe Brody may be beside Kenny because I believe Hendrick did pick the top.
I think the bottom line's better to pick on a restart.
Yeah.
If like second row car sends it 3 wide, you don't want to be shoved in the wall on the top.
Yeah, that is a good point. Most tracks here, especially being on Heat 5, you prefer to be on the bottom on restarts as it is mostly the preferred lane at most tracks. So we'll see what happens here. Riley and Always Eric and Riley are going to lead them back to green. The green flag back out, a huge jump from the 10 and the 47 of JoJo. I don't know if they caught Riley sleeping at the line or they just got a good restart, but what a restart for the 10 and the 47. Jim's now going to go past Riley for third. Killer trying to lurk as well. Look at that bottom. Here comes, I believe that's the 21 of Brody in the mix as well. The 9 of McCardo got a little bit loose. Gonna run the apron just a little bit. Speed up back there. Believe he may have gotten into the wall. They're 3 wide back here. Hendrick's 3 wide with Brody. I believe that's the 0 of Ball Stick as well. Good run from that 0 machine. Oh,
Hendrick is lagging.
Hendrick is lagging. It's causing a massive checkup back here. We'll see if race control. Yeah, and it looks like Hendrick is gonna drop back. The race control is telling Hendrick to drop back. Tough break for Hendrick, but there's nothing you can do with lag. So we'll see if he can fix it and get back up. Got a battle back here between Brody and the 0. I believe this may be for about 8th or 9th. Can't quite tell. Speed and Masopes, 2 playoff guys you would expect to be up towards the front, struggling a little bit movement. What are your thoughts on Speed and Masopes in this?
Speed's washed, but they're doing really good right now, and hopefully they do good and win the race.
All right, there you have it. Meanwhile, back to the lead. Battle for second. The 0 around, courtesy of, I believe, the 98, according to Colton up here in the booth. So we'll go back to the front. Jim and JoJo battling for second. Killer has peaked his way into 4th. Here come those JGR cars, 5th and 4th right now at the moment. Look at JoJo. Jojo, I did pick him in my final four predictions yesterday in the playoff preview, and he's proving to me why I picked him. Jojo trying to get the lead from the 10, can't quite get it. Jojo's now gonna possibly try to go to the outside of the 10. Jim, Killer looking to the inside of Jim, can't quite get it. The 19 of Kenny lurking as well. If those two mess up in front, now Jim. Almost contact between the 47 and the 6. The 10 continues to lead. Riley led early on in the race, and he's falling back to about 7th behind his teammate McCard.
There goes Jojo.
Now Jojo side by side. They go down the backstretch. Jim may look to make it 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead here between the 6, 47, and the 10. Let's see if Jojo's going to make it stick through the middle. What a power move from that 47 car. Jim couldn't quite get it to work. The 10 of always Eric trying to get back by the 47.
Jojo missed the corner pretty bad there. I'm dizzy to get to his inside.
Here comes Killer on the bottom of Jim. Hits Jim up the track a little bit.
Yes, indeed. Jojo continues to lead. Now Killer looking for 3rd. We're going to go back here to, we're going to go on board if we can get to him. On board with the 20 of Killer. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 6 and the 20. The 19's trying to get by Jim as well. Killer up into 3rd. We'll tell you guys how many there is to go in the stage once Jim goes back across the line. Meanwhile, Killer's moved his way into 3rd. Kenny now looking up into 4th. Riley and McCard are there as well. I believe there is 2 to go. So we'll be coming to the white flag next time by. Jojo continues to lead. The 10 in 2nd. Killer in 3rd. Jim 4th. And Kenny is in 5th. White flag in the air for stage 1. Here at New Hampshire. Can the 10 get anything on the 47 of Jojo? Oh, Killer sent it in a little bit. He's going to go high. Now Jim's trying to take advantage of that.
Killer gets into the wall.
Killer into the wall. Jim and Kenny are now going to pass that. Oh, the 10 tried it. It's not going to work. It looks like Jojo is going to hold on and win stage 1 here in New Hampshire. Yep, Jojo wins stage 1. The 10 of always Eric in 2nd. Jim 3rd. I believe Killer was 4th and Kenny was 5th. And then you had McCard and Riley rounding out the top 7.
Good stage. Surprisingly went caution free.
Very good run from Jojo there. Movement. How is this gonna, or this stage one gonna keep the momentum up for that 47 car?
I don't know because I wasn't really paying attention, but hopefully Jojo stays up there and keeps his momentum, and
yeah, indeed. As the top 7 are all playoff guys except for 2, and that being Big Jim in the 6 and Riley in the 7. So 5 of the top 7 are all playoff guys. So now we're gonna go back up to the front. Jojo and always Eric gonna lead them back to green here at New Hampshire for the start of stage 2. Hendrick back there trying to, I don't know if he was making a 3 wide or what. Jojo did not quite get a good start. Jim now to the inside. Possibly gonna go 3 wide here for the lead. Jim can't quite, no. Killer now to the outside. Now Kenny making it 3 wide on his teammate and Jim. Still side by side for the lead. The 10's going to regain the lead on Jojo, but Jojo still fighting back on the inside. Let's see if Jojo can get back to the lead. Nope, the 10's going to get by him and go back to the lead. Killer in 3rd. Jim, oh, there's a wreck back here. I believe that is Hendrick. He is lagging though, so lag from the 92 of Hendrick. Killer now in 3rd, trying to work Let's see if Killer tries to work on JoJo here for second. Oh, Masopes got tired. Little contact made, probably with the 98. Jose Protege, another playoff guy. He's been somewhat struggling this race. Let's see if he can work his way through the field as the race goes on. Masopes contact with the 98 of T-Bird. Masopes, don't know where he's at currently, but he was about +5 entering this race. Don't know where he will be at the end of this race. But Masopes, he's had a quiet run, that's for sure. Now JoJo right back to the back bumper of the 10. Let's see if JoJo tries to pass him here. Xander turn 1. Killer's now right there. So Killer's gonna go to the inside of the 47 of JoJo. Can't quite fully get to the inside. JoJo sent it in a little bit on the 10. Couldn't get it to stick. Killer still third. Now Jim trying to... Oh, contact between the 20 and the 6. Jim's into the wall. Believe Killer may have gotten loose there, and it threw Jim into the wall. Jim didn't lose too many spots. Let's see if he can get back up there. They are a little bit crazy back here. Speed's worked his way back up into the top 5. They're about 3 wide back here between Riley, McCard, Kenny, Jim, and even Masopes getting himself involved. Jim now 3 wide. A little bit of contact between Kenny and the 9 and the 6. Masopes trying to lurk as well. Speed has worked his way up into 4th, I believe. We will go on board with 4th. Yep. Speed has passed his teammate Riley, moved up into 4th. We got a little bit of a battle for 2nd between the 47 and the 20. Killer looking like he's going to get by the 47 of JoJo and move up into 2nd. Now trying to chase down the 10 of Always Eric. How about the run from the 20 car?
He's my team owner, so yeah, he does. In that green Toyota Supra.
JGR is looking pretty strong today. You've got 3. Yeah, no, 2 of them in the playoffs, actually. My bad, I was wrong on that. Thinking of Cup, they have 2 JGR cars. They got 2, no, 1. Yeah, 1 in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. Meanwhile, Killer now looking for the lead on the 10. Let's see if Killer can get it to stick. Oh, a little bit of contact. Hits him up the track. Killer's going to get the lead. And JoJo's now trying to take advantage and get back into 2nd. Looks like as the run goes on, the 10 seems in a long run car here as the stages go on. Speed now slowly creeping his way back up. He was mired in the middle of the...
I don't know what happened to Slick there, but great battle for the lead here. Killer still leading. JoJo 2nd.
I think moving for taking over for a second, but yeah. Oh, the 10. I don't know what happened to the 10. I think he may have gotten looser. Looking to the inside of the 10 for 3rd. Let's see if he can clear him entering turn 1. And he is going to get... He's going to get by the 10. Now Riley, oh, contact between the 10 and the 7. 10 is blocking him. I don't blame the 10. Riley's not a playoff guy, but Riley probably doesn't give a crap right now. Oh, both the leaders hit the wall, the 20 and the 47 out of 4. JoJo got the worst end of it. Now Speed's right to the back bumper of the 47. Killer now gonna get a little bit of a gap as Masopes and McCart. Again, 2 playoff guys. We're gonna mostly be keeping an eye on the playoff guys and where they're at on track. Right now, the top 3 are all playoff guys. Killer, JoJo, and Speed. Speed trying to get by the 47 of JoJo. Riley has worked his way up into 4th. And then Jim in 5th, and Always Eric in right behind Jim. Speed gonna get by the 47 of JoJo. JoJo looking to try to get back on the inside of Speed. got a little bit tight. Riley's peeking on the inside. Let's see if he can make it work. Oh, little bit of contact between the 7 of Riley and the 47 of JoJo. Looks like Riley's gonna get the spot on JoJo. So Riley's gonna move up into third, but JoJo with a crossover move. Let's see if he can get it to stick.
As Killer puts on a gap to Speed. Now there's 4 cars are battling behind him.
Side by side, still for third between the 7 and the 47. Riley almost hit the wall. Good job of keeping it off the wall there. Riley's still gonna get third. Nope, JoJo still trying to get by him. A little bit of contact, a little bit. Welcome those 6 of you watching. You're watching the Hennessy Performance Racing League Xfinity Playoffs Race 1 from New Hampshire.
Excited to see what Riley can do in there.
Yeah, Riley's been...
It's the back bumper of Killer.
Yeah, Riley's been... Ever since really leading the early stages, he's kind of been mired back in about 6th or 7th. So we'll see if Riley can get by the 8. We'll see if he can hunt down the 20 of Killer. So we'll give you a... Jim just crossed the line, so I'll give you a lap counter next time by. Still on board with the 47 of JoJo. Still trying to get by the 7 of Riley. I believe there's about 6 or 4 to go. Not quite sure. We will find out soon. So we're coming to the end of the stage. As Killer has opened a gap back to Speed and Riley. Colton, what are your thoughts on how these top 4 guys have raced so far, or how their races have gone so far?
They've all been pretty good. I feel like Riley got screwed a little bit at the start of the race. I feel like Killers came from the back and Speed's come out of nowhere, and then Eric has been the top 5 all race.
Yeah, very good,
right now,
very
Killer
good point
is
there.
part of the
Speed coming from the back really didn't appear in stage 1, and now he's come to life. Oh, Riley into the wall a little bit. Don't know if he had contact with his teammate or not. But now JoJo's gonna get right back to almost the back bumper of the 7. Oh, the 7! Believe he may have gotten tight there. A little bit of a checkup from the 7. He's gonna cause the 47 to slow up just a little bit. Now Speed's gonna pull away in second. We're still on board with the 47. So there's about a 7-car breakaway going back to, I believe that is McCard behind Kenny. You can just barely see him as he's crossing the start-finish line. JoJo back to the inside. Looks like Riley may try to just give him the spot. Riley may fight back. Oh, still there. Riley's not going to quit so easily. We know how good Riley is. Hasn't raced in a while, but we still know how good he is. Still side by side between the 7 and the 47. Now look at the 10. He may try to make it 3 wide. No, he's going to get to the inside of the 47. I believe that may have been the stage end, actually. And it was the stage end. So, with that being said, Killer is your stage 2 winner. With Speed in second, Riley third. I believe JoJo ended up getting 4th, and Eric 5th. Very interesting, very good run there from Killer. As we've seen, somewhat of a clean race. You think, coming here in stage 3, you think some of these guys, like playoff guys, towards the back and get a lot more aggressive to try to get their way to the front of this pack?
I think they'll be pushing the other drivers, like Hendrick. I think he's going to be starting the back here. He is lagging, so hopefully the internet stops lagging, and hopefully he gets it under control.
Yeah, Hendrick started third, but he's had internet issues this race. So we go back green, the 20 of Killer and the 8 of Speed gonna lead them back to green. Looks like Speed may have the advantage there on the top. They're like 4 wide back there for almost last back there. Between, I believe that's the 0, the 18. Actually, we'll go back here for a minute. The 16, the 0, the 18. Looks like the 39. Jose Pilderge gets into the wall. A playoff guy in Jose Pilderge struggling massively in the first race of these playoffs. Hendrick as well. Although you can't really blame Hendrick for having a bad race. It's just been his internet has not been able to be the best this week, and it's proving to be why Hendrick is running in the back right now. Killer still in the leads. Now Speed is trying to get to the lead. We will go, if I can get on board with the 8 car of Speed, we'll go on board with Speed. Riley now somewhat closing the gap. Jojo seems to have fallen back just a little bit. Looks like he's behind him. Oh, the 20, I believe, got loose. Speed with a huge run. Now side by side into 3 and 4. Goes Speed and the 20. Oh, Speed got a little tight. It's going to help kill it a little bit, but Speed's got the advantage there on the bottom, and Speed's going to take the lead here at New Hampshire. New leader, the 8 car of Speed. Now Riley trying to work his way into second. Riley now getting into second. You mentioned it earlier, Colton. Riley was mired back in traffic a little bit. Now he's running second. Let's see if he can get by Speed, if he can just run away from the field.
I think if he gets by Speed.
We'll go on board with the 7 car of Riley. See if he can get by the 8 of Speed. They are teammates, granted, but Riley's not gonna make it easy on his playoff teammate here as they battle for the lead. Meanwhile, while they are somewhat there is a battle back here that I saw between, looks like the 22 of Masopes and the 19 of Kenny LaFleur. Kenny has been somewhat quiet this race. I believe he's ran in the top 10 the whole race, but Kenny has not, I guess, you've seen his typical Kenny runs where he's running for the lead, but it is only the first race of the playoffs. He's still got about 3 more before the championship, so we'll see if Kenny can kind of quiet his way into a top 5. So now he's side by side with the 22 of Masopes. He's not quite going to get there. We'll go on board. If we can get to Kenny, we'll go on board with the 19 of Kenny. As they're not too far behind. The 9, 22, and the 19 are just right behind these, you can say, top 5, top 6 guys. All these guys in front of them mess up. The 9, 22, and 19 are all right there as well. We'll go back to the lead. Riley's now gotten to the back bumper of his teammate of Speed. Let's see if Riley tries to get underneath him into turn 1. The 10 as well is there. JoJo's crawled his way back up into 4th. Got a little bit of a bad restart, but he's crawled his way into 4th. Riley's still trying to get by the 8 of Speed.
We just can't go away. I don't know if the draft's helping you, not helping you go away, or if he just doesn't have the speed to go away.
Yeah, that is a good point there. Looks like Speed is just, yeah, Riley's there. Just Riley needs to find an opportunity when he gets a chance to get underneath the 8 and possibly try to pass him. Because you can't, if you're Riley, you're sitting there thinking you eventually can't be battling Speed the whole rest of the stage because the 10's right here, JoJo's right behind them as well. So you can't really be battling for the whole rest of this race. Well, as I mentioned it, Riley now gets the opportunity to get underneath the 8, and Riley's going to go back to the lead here, but Speed's fighting back on the outside. Oh, now look at the 10! Trying to go 3 wide. Not quite going to work, but the 10 gets second out of that. Riley to the lead. Now contact between the 8 and the 10 for second.
This is great racing. Here comes the 10 under the 7.
Can't quite get it to work. New Hampshire is they do say New Hampshire is a tricky track to pass at, so we'll see what happens here. Kidler now, I believe back here, trying to get by the 8 of Speed. Seems like Speed's car is falling off just a little bit. Was just leading about a lap ago, and he's now going to lose a spot to JoJo, it looks like. Hey, we'll go on board. We'll go on board with Speed, as he's going to lose.
I think the top three are going to start pushing each other while the two people in the back battle, and I think they're going to lose a pretty hard breakaway.
Gonna lose, not quite lose the battle, or lose the spot to JoJo. And yeah, but knowing Hennessy, we could get a late race caution here, and it could completely shake things up. But right now, Bradley is hoping that that doesn't happen, and neither is the 10 or the 20. Speed got really tight. Don't know. Look at McCarr. Didn't even realize the 9 was underneath JoJo. They're 3 wide back here for 5th. Or 4th, my apologies, 4th. McCarr's also been somewhat quiet this race too.
I'd be scared of Riley. If he's in second and you're in front of him on the last lap, he's not scared, he's not here to make friends. He's just racing for a win.
Yeah, Riley may not be in the playoffs, but, you know, for these non-playoff guys, you want to spoil the party. I mean, you don't want any... Yeah, the playoff guys want to win, but the non-playoff guys want to spoil the party and not have any of the playoff guys win.
Penske is not doing that well for this race. They're second to last and last. I don't know if the 39's saving.
I believe this may be a saving race because Jim has fallen back to about 14th on track. I don't know how many there is to go exactly. I will give you a lap counter.
If I'm not mistaken, you need to say three laps.
That is possible.
It's very possible. Jim was testing it earlier.
Believe Jim may have about 14. How many laps do you get in New Hampshire in Xfinity?
25.
So I believe I think they're under about 20 to go. So it looks like Jim's saving. I believe Hendrick may be saving as well, and I believe the 39 too. Oh, I believe we have a caution actually. So a caution does come out. Don't know what happened. I guess we will kind of figure out what happened exactly. A caution has now come out.
So Worm and Ty Racing wrecked, and Ty did flip over.
Oh boy. So the 18 of Worm and the 16 of Ty make contact, and movement. According to movement, the 16 of Ty flipped. Glad he's okay though.
Yes, he went roof first into the catch fence. I hope he is okay.
Oh boy, I really hope he's okay.
Video evidence.
Yes, it's on.
Evidence.
Yes,
look
it's
at
on
this.
Big Jim's stream.
The 10 of Always Eric and the 20 of Killer over jump Riley. Riley's back to 3rd on the restart. Back green. The 10 and 20 lead him. Let's see if Riley can get back to the lead. Riley already. Oh boy. Riley very aggressively trying to get by the 20 of Killer. JoJo working on the 8 of Speed. Riley trying to get by. We'll go on board with the 7 if we can get to him. On board with the 7, gets the pass done. Now going to focus his attention to the 10. Seems like these two have been battling all race, the 10 and the 7. Let's see what happens this time.
Again, I think if Riley gets in clean air, I think he's gone.
Riley seems to be one of the better cars as the race goes on, so we'll see.
How many laps do we have left in the race?
Good question.
See if strategy plays a role here. As Haley's gonna block low. Riley's trying anything to get past
If I'm not mistaken, this is Riley's first race back from retirement.
Yeah, this is Riley's first race back from retirement. Has been in the car for a few weeks. Didn't race Charlotte-Roval. This is his first race back since retiring. Riley's still proving why he's one of the better drivers, even being gone for a while. And he's running second at the moment. Oh, the 20. Oh, look at that. Appearing into the picture. I didn't even realize. That's the 22 of Masopes. Slowly kind of making his way into the mix. And McCart as well. Currently 5th and 6th. As now, mentioned it, now Riley to the inside of the 10. See if Riley can get clear. Killer may try to take advantage of these two battling to get second. Killer can't quite get there.
31 to go. 22 laps of fuel.
Holy
So
crap.
there will still be a pit stop.
I will be back in a few, so I guess you two can take over for a couple minutes while I go do something.
Alright. This will be interesting. So, so Riley is leading with Eric in second.
Speed's trying to catch up and close. He's got people on his back. Can't really run some line he wants to. As they're battling behind Speed now, Speed will be able to catch up. Izzy gets into Riley. Speed's trying his best to keep up with the 3-car train. If he gets that high, Speed's gonna pass him. Try to at least. I wonder if there was contact from the 7.
You can take over.
No, no, no. I need your help too, buddy. Riley's trying his best to pull away.
Trying my best not to laugh. Alright, so Hendrick.
I don't think Speed has the speed to keep up with. Y'all saw what I did with that? I don't think Speed has the speed to keep up with Killer and Riley. I think Killer and Riley are going to take off and have a race between themselves.
I'm gonna report that I need to get it together, so.
Ooh, T-Bird. He hit the pit road wall. They're 3 wide in the back. Big Jim. Big Jim's on the apron making passes. As Riley and Killer start to pull away.
Hendrick sends the T-Bird up the track a little bit. I thought
The top 4 are very spread out now. Very spread out. Soaps is leeching onto the fat, apparently. As Riley started to pull away.
the 98 spins right in front of the field and someone runs right into him for some reason. Okay. That was the biggest spin gate I've ever seen. Alright, that brings out the caution because someone runs into T-Bird on purpose.
I don't think the caution's out. They're not calling the caution.
Wait, what?
They're not calling the
Okay, no caution. According to somebody, this is my last race in the booth. Alright.
Speed and Killer are starting to reel in Riley again. Oh, P-Bird's spinning in the backstretch again.
Riley's still leading with Killer. Dog.
Folks, I don't know what's wrong with Mook. He's just not in the right headspace today. Killer, Speed, and Eric are all starting to reel in Riley. Seems like his cars fell off in the long run. Remember, they still gotta make a pit stop, so pit stops can change everything.
Brody's under the 9. Hopefully, he's pretty good in this league. I'm surprised he's back here. He's behind Jim. Pit stops are underway, but I think it's the people that wreck. I don't think Worm wrecked though, so I think he's just pitting.
As we're coming to 20 to go.
Riley's still leading over Killer.
I feel like if Riley shortens up his drift up in the track, he could be a lot faster than he is.
Yeah.
As the Soaps is going to be down pit road this lap.
All right.
The Soaps is the first contender to pit.
This field is really spread out, but the leaders are close, but there's a lot of people. Oh, the 16 down pit road now.
I think if Killer latches onto Riley's back bumper and pulls away, he can make it a 2-car race. Which is personally what I would do.
All right.
Just fine.
Killer kind of game. Yep, JoJo's on pit road now.
JoJo's down pit road.
Card. I don't.
Alright, I am back. Riley continues to lead. Killer's moved this way into second, and then there's a big gap all the way back to fifth. There's a battle back here. Who's that between? That is between the 10 and the 8. Oh, JoJo.
I think Killer's the fastest car on a long run.
Pit stops are occurring. JoJo looks like he's in the pits. The 9 on McCart as well. Hendrick and Jose Protege, I can see them entering the pits, watching JoJo in pit road. And the 10 trying to get back by the 8. Oh, a little bit of contact between Speed and the 10. As if you're wondering, this is always Eric, it's just he changes his username, so that's what his name is now. To Noah's Bull _42 regarding to what Noah Gregson.
Ball sticks down pit road now.
Yep, ball stick down pit road. I believe more guys. Looks like Jim into the pits as well. Hendrick and Jose Protege exiting the pits. McCart, I believe he pitted as well, so he's out of the pits. Jim's in. The 0's in. Is there anybody else? That looks
Killer,
like.
if Killer wants to win this race, I think he should pit a couple laps earlier before Riley. Do the overcut a little bit. Alright, they're both coming down pit road this time.
Yeah, Colton, you've been in the Xfinity series. Like, is there really, when pitting, especially at a track like New Hampshire, what kind of is the strategy when you pit here at New Hampshire?
I feel like you just gotta undercut. I feel like undercutting is always the best option. You might lose a little bit of time in the next coming laps, but you gain about a second. You gain so much time hitting earlier.
Yeah, indeed. As a Killer actually gained a little bit there as they were entering the pits on Riley, so we'll see what happens as they exit pit road.
Killer's got a closer stall, so it's gonna lose him some time, but
during the Chicagoland race, I pitted before everybody, and I gained 4 spots doing it, but I did lose it off the long run.
As Riley looks to, we'll see if there's a lead change as they all come around the guys that pitted before the leaders did. Looks like
Killer lost time on pit road.
Looks like Riley may still be the leader. We will see. No, I believe actually the 21 of Brody's actually the leader. So Brody undercut it, looks like, and he gets the lead on Riley. Yeah, they're crazy back here. JoJo, the 20 of Killer, and Masopes, the 22 playoff guys. I believe actually Masopes is in the top 5 right now after being quiet for most of this race. Well, yeah, look at Riley. Look at Riley though. Brody tried it. It worked, but Riley's already to the back bumper, and Brody's just gonna let him go. I mean, but Brody's best bet is just to let him go. I don't think you're gonna hold Riley off for however many laps there are to go.
Here comes Killer on the inside of JoJo. Both. Yeah.
Killer passes the 47 of JoJo. Now JoJo trying to get back to the inside. We'll see if he makes a move or just stays behind him for now. Looks like he may. Oh, got a little tight. Masopes almost got to the back bumper. Now Brody's starting to fall back. We'll see if Killer and JoJo. Oh, Riley into the wall! The leader!
Oh, wow.
The leader's into the wall! The leader of Riley. Oh my god! Riley's flipping across the start-finish line. Oh my goodness. Riley.
Everything.
Oh my goodness, folks. For those ages watching in, you just witnessed the leaders of Riley and Brody wreck, and this is going to change things now.
JoJo's
Oh, wow.
got damaged. Dizzy's got damaged.
Wow. I don't exactly know what happened to Riley. He may have just gotten loose and overcorrected it and hit into the wall.
In main chat, Riley hit a glitch in the wall that shot him down there. Heredia hit that last season here, and it wrecked the field also.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that glitch in turn 4. That glitch is
Yeah, Riley hit that.
So Riley hits the glitch out of turn 4, leading the race. Brody gets involved. I believe JoJo has damage.
There was
Riley and JoJo went from being about leading in 4th to now being second and last. As look at this now, this changes things. Killer and Masopes now into the top 2.
Dude,
Masopes, we haven't talked about Masopes.
8 laps to go.
But we'll see. 8 laps to go. This is gonna get dicey.
You gotta make your
10.
move quick.
Oh, they're almost 3 wide. Masopes, they're almost 4 wide back there. Hendrick, look at Hendrick. He's had internet issues, but he's slowly working his way.
4 wide for the lead.
4 wide for the lead. Killer. Here comes Big Jim. Look at the 39 of Jose Protege. Where did he come from? Where did he come from? We haven't even mentioned the 39 of Jose Protege, and he's now in this mix. Hendrick seems to be somewhat back there. Killer and always Eric's
Side by side for the lead.
Side by side.
Yeah, Eric.
Look at Masopes trying to take advantage. Here comes Big Jim. Oh, the 98 of T-Bird into the grass back there. They're getting wild. Speeds up the track. Hendrick's up the track. Warms up the track. Side by side for second between the 20 of Killer and the 22 of Masopes. Oh, contact made. Masopes is gonna get second. Jim's gonna speed into the wall back there.
Yeah.
Jim's gonna take over third. 3 wide. Here comes Kenny and Jose Protege. This 39 car.
Ball stick around on the backstretch.
Oh, speed and ball stick around.
Caution is out.
Caution's gonna be out. As I gotta catch my breath here for a second as the caution comes out.
That was intense.
That was crazy. 4 wide for the lead, and Masopes might actually benefit from this because he was running about 7th or 8th when the caution came out.
This race is looking like a classic Hennessy Xfinity race coming to the end, but hopefully it doesn't just breed cautions after cautions.
You know what they say? Cautions breed cautions.
7 people watching in. Broadcasters tonight are Slick NASCAR, Movement, and a special guest, Fury RFU, aka Colton. We are getting down to the last couple laps here in the first race in the Xfinity playoffs at New Hampshire. Be sure to stay tuned after this as the Cup Series is going to go racing at Chicagoland to kick off the playoffs there. As now, we're going to go back to the restart, the 10 and the 22 of Masopes. We're actually going to go on board with Masopes here on the outside. Jim and Killer in the second row. Masopes might actually grab the lead.
Checker.
2 to go.
Coming to the white flag.
NASCAR overtime. Let's see if Masopes can do something. Haven't mentioned him the whole race until now.
If a championship driver or a playoff driver wins this, they're locked into the final
Yeah,
four.
well,
Remember
weighing
that.
in as long as they
Coming
make
to the white flag.
as long
White
as they
flag
make
is out.
3 or 4 races, they will be in the final four. White flag is out.
Masops dives it in.
Trying everything. We're gonna go on board with the 22. They're gonna go side by side between the 22 and the 10 down the backstretch for the final time here in New
What will
Hampshire.
Masops do?
We're in a
Bump and
final
run.
spot.
For this final spot. Oh, we sent
him
it in.
up.
The
Masops
20.
side
Here
by
comes
side.
Masops side by side to the line.
Hit him
Contact
up.
is made.
Masops,
Contact
side by
is
side.
made.
puts him in the wall.
I don't know. I think Eric may have got that. They
I
were
think
side
Eric
by
got
side.
that.
I think the 10 walled him coming to the line. Eric may have just barely gotten him. What a finish we just witnessed here at New Hampshire. Oh my goodness, Masops gave it his all.
Is your winner.
Always,
Yes,
Eric
always Eric.
is your unofficial winner at the moment. Wow, you gotta give credit to Masops there. He tried everything he could. Believe
People
the
are
top.
probably gonna say that was a dirty move, but it's whatever it takes to make the final four.
Yeah, that's it. That's just. I mean, yeah, he did put him into the wall, coming to the line, but that's just good hard racing from the leaders there for the win. Believe the top 3 was Eric, Masops, and Killer. The top 3.
What a finish.
What a finish here, folks.
Riley fastest lap.
Yeah, it's tough break for Riley as him hitting that glitch proves to be a costly one. Same for JoJo as well. As now, we will invite the top 3 into the broadcast booth so we can hear their thoughts on how the race went. Wow, what a finish. Unbelievable what I just watched.
That was a great finish.
That was a great finish. I gotta give credit. Masops kind of just appeared out of nowhere there towards the end. It almost stole it. We will get our.
That race is still unofficial. There could
Yeah, it is
always be a
still.
different winner.
It is still unofficial. But for now, your top 3 is your winner. Always Eric, Masops in second, and Killer in third. But that is unofficial for now. Who knows what race control or the admins will do. If they will give the 10 a penalty or not. As we are getting your top 3 in here.
Tempers are flaring after the race in the Discord.
Wow. Masops doesn't appear to be very happy with how that race ended, but what a finish we just witnessed.
I cannot see the main chat in Hennessy right now to see what they're saying, but
Well, while the other 2 join, I guess we will interview our winner as Eric. You know, going into this race, you were above the cut line, believe only about +4 above, and managed to get the win here. Talk us through about how your race went, how you managed to hold off Masops there on those last 2 laps.
You know, I just came into this race, you know, wanted to get some points, wasn't worried about winning. I didn't think I was going to win. I had a feeling I was going to be top 5, you know, but through the whole race, I had a good short run car, but towards the long run, I'd lose some time, but I didn't lose a lot. Like, there was one person that lost a lot on the long runs, but he kind of held me up a little bit, but I got around him, so. But stage 3, it was a good race in general. It wasn't like a caution fest. I kind of expected it to be, but it wasn't, so that's nice. Sorry. Yep, I'm good.
Yep, alright, Movement, you got anything to ask our race winner?
After Masops was under you, you were afraid that he was gonna hit you up the track. He did, and whatever it takes to make the final 4, he showed it right there. Congratulations on the win, and hopefully you do well in the Homestead race.
Yeah, thank you.
Colton, would you like to add anything to that?
I actually do. Do you think the move on Masopes down to the inside wall was a dirty move from your point of view?
It could have been cleaner. I mean, that's what he gets for sending me up the track and doing me in the middle of the corner. So.
Oh,
Fair enough.
well, there you have it, folks. Your voice winner in the 10 car. And congrats
I will
on
say,
the win. Go ahead.
I will say, if it wasn't for him sending me, like, doing me in the middle of the corner to almost put me in the wall, if I didn't let off, I was going into the wall. But I was turning down. I got off of him before he hit the wall. So technically, he put himself in the wall.
Well, there you have it, folks.
I doored him down, but I got off of him before he hit the wall. So.
Well, there you have it, folks. Your race winner and his perspective of how the last 2 laps went. But anyway, congrats on the win, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Fight for a championship at Homestead.
Yep. I don't think anyone else is joining.
Masopes is not happy after the race. Killer is not coming up to the booth. I'm not sure about Masopes yet.
Well, if we do not get them in the next minute, I will wrap it up here.
That was a great race, though.
That was a fantastic finish.
I've never seen a finish like that in all my years at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Let me tell you.
Alright, well, it would appear that Masopes and Killer are not in the mood to interview right now, so we're gonna wrap it up here from the Xfinity series at New Hampshire. Any last thoughts about how this race went?
Masopes apparently retired. I don't know if it's true though, but Masopes said he's retiring. In league news.
Oh, there you have it. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, but be sure to stay tuned. In about 10 or 15 minutes, the Cup Series is gonna go green at Chicagoland to kick off the playoffs in the Cup Series. But from the Xfinity Series from New Hampshire, this is Slick, Movement, and Colton signing off. We will see you guys next time.
See ya.